What's up YouTube, this is Call of Duty 4Man221 and I'm showing you a battle on this valley place. I think it's like, starts with an A. Anyway, I start off the battle by rushing in my cavalry here into my enemy's Silesian Schützen. And those are skirmisher type units. They're in this building. Basically this map is, I start on one side, he starts on the other, and there's all these buildings in the middle, so you basically get to fight over a town. And I knew my guys were getting shot from the windows, but I knew it was very important to stay in. A lot of units in there. And meanwhile I'm bringing up my musketeers and all my infantry to try to take the buildings that are very important. So I've done a time elapse here and I'm skipping ahead. I'm trying to take that building on the left. I've captured a farmhouse clearly. Going for that one. I've lined up my men in lines. And a really important part of this battle was when I rushed in my lifeguard. These are my elite, not my Russian Jaegers, but the guys in front, the lifeguard, to attack this building. Unfortunately, there were so many skirmishers in that building. There was 4 units of Silesian Schützen, and then also they had, I believe, a musketeer unit. So my guys are trying to get in the building, and they get stopped by this call it a guard. He just got shot. He killed one of my guys. Now they're wrestling. It's kind of sweet the way they're fighting. And there's my guy doesn't like that, so another one's gonna step forward and take this guy on. And ooh, there goes that Silesian suicide. Anyway, I'm also fighting for this building. If I control those buildings, my opponent is in trouble because those are gonna directly be shooting on his where he deployed. As you can see, I'm way past the middle here. I'm definitely fighting on his side. I've got 2 infantry in this house, 2 Russian Jaegers. They don't really play a really important part in this battle until I bring them out. He has musketeers over there. And a big important thing is I saw him like rushing with his cavalry to take out my artillery. Now in the end, he said some he called me a bad word, and then he said I was using rockets. But I wasn't. I was using experimental howitzers, which look like rockets and they fire like rockets, but they are not fixed, clearly, because I brought them off the hill. Those are my experimental howitzers right there. Very good unit. They cost $1,000 each. I wasn't cheap, and I did not bring any units. Anyway, so I thought his cavalry was gonna hit my guys, so I ran my Uhlans back there. And then what I didn't see was that they were all going for my group of troops here. And I was like, uh-oh. Basically, he just gets this beautiful rear charge, which we're about to see. I try to form my guys up in the square, as you see I'll try to do here. But they can't get into a square and they get knocked down. I've just lost 17 guys already. I formed this unit into a square. I'm going to bring my cavalry back over here. And basically my guys in my square are shooting them. He's also got 3 Schützen and then a musketeer in the house, and I've been bombarding it with my howitzer trying to destroy it. And definitely those 2 houses are key to who's ever going to win this battle. Then I bring in my beautiful rear charge of my Uhlans into his heavy cavalry, and they get routed. I believe he tried to pull one of them out, but they got stuck or something on my Russian Jaegers. Either way, they routed very soon. I've done another time elapse. I've just got the idea after shooting at him to bring my troops completely forward and engage his main center. I'm not going to sit back and take fire from these houses because you're not going to win. Like if they were equal distance like equal number, a house and an outside unit, the house unit would win because they're protected. So I'm gonna start engaging his center with Russian Jaegers. Also, there's like a lot of bodies in this house. We fought over it and it's on fire now, so it's occupied by him. It's not occupied by him anymore. Here's a nice little like soldier's perspective of firing at the enemy. Unfortunately, they're reloading right now. And that guy's getting ready to shoot, but he didn't shoot. And there goes some of my shots. Basically, we're taking out their center, and then I'm rushing more troops over here. And there's a lot of bodies in that house. That was really heavily fought over. Meanwhile, my rockets, my experimental howitzers are blasting apart his troops. And as you can see right here, his morale in the center is very weak. So I decided to charge my cavalry in right now. And that was a very good move on my part, because his weakened center would destroy whatever troops he had left pretty much conventionally. All he has behind them are foot guards, which actually gets some very nice shots off on my cavalry here. He was gonna charge those guys into the building, and he does. But his foot guards later will try to charge in, but they come back. So instead of having my cavalry try to go with foot guards, I'm gonna withdraw them. But one of them gets routed. And I have no idea what these land bear were doing over there. They weren't really. Maybe they were shooting at my guys in the back. Either way, they only have like 20% accuracy. And on this side, I decided to withdraw some of my guys out of the house and start engaging with his Schulzen. The big disadvantage is these elite units that have 125 range, such as the British rifles, versus like an ordinary light foot unit for the British. What that does is it gives you less men, so 90 guys, 90 French skirmishers, 90 French chasseurs could easily kill 60 rifles if they got close enough. And that's one of the problems with this. Anyway, so I continue to shoot at him. Obviously, I've got both my units, my infantry in the front, and then he decides to charge his guard troops in here. And that's not very good with his guard troops. Definitely my guys are gonna, definitely my skirmishers are gonna die. But I'm kind of worried here. He's got 2 foot guard units that are coming, but they're depleted. So when they come in, they pretty much sandwich themselves between my 2 units, because that unit was turned sideways. And in a minute, I'm gonna throw in my cavalry, my heavy cavalry into this fight to completely rout them. So basically, with his whole army gone except for some skirmishers on his left, he decides to surrender before I can charge in my cavalry. As you can see, I lost 832 men. I killed 822 of his guys. Hope you've enjoyed the battle. This is Call of Duty 4Man 221 signing off.